Hello, my people. Good evening and welcome. Today, Nigeria people are crying. Even me, self, I'm crying. The only hope we have in Nigeria is gone. Imagine the Senate is now rejecting electoral acts, electoral transmissions. They are now rejecting it in law for them to manipulate 2027 election. Ah, the only our hope, P2B will not win this election again. Because with the way things is going, yes, P2B is not going to win this election because Senate are now rejecting electoral act just to enable them to hijack election to win 2027 election. Look at what Gosi Akpabio is saying, and look at what the other senator is.
Media already is a watch with the fact that the Senate has rejected electronic transmission. That is not true. That is not true. Electronic transmission had always been in our act. And what we did was to return the electronic transmission, which had been in our act and which was used in 2022. Let me just mention the fact that there was no deliberate attempt on the part of the Nigerian Senate to delay the amendment of the Electoral Act. Our intention had always been. Yesterday, the Senate did not, I repeat, did not pass transfer of results, which was in the 2022 Act. What we passed, and which the Senate President himself, when he was doing a clarification sitting on his chair, is transmission of results. Transmit, not transfer. What is in 2022 is transfer. And we don't want a law that is vague. We don't want a law that will be misinterpreted by anybody. We want a law that is clear, concise, and can be interpreted by all and that is unambiguous. So it is electronic transmission.
You see that from what Gosi Akpabio is saying, there is no hope for Nigeria. It's just they are not trying to confuse us. Can you imagine 2023 election? There was an electoral act. When P2B won the election, they went to court, and court said that in court, they said there is no electoral act, and the electoral act is not mandatory. Have you seen the confusion they are giving us in Nigeria? Nigeria has failed us. Our country is failing us. There is no hope again in this country. The country is a dead country. The only way we are thinking that they're going to remove all those politicians. They're going to remove Wike from minister. We're going to remove the governors. We're going to remove Tinubu. The only way we have that we're going to remove them and replace them with B2B, better person that will help save Nigeria for us. Now, they have come with another means again that they have cancelled. There is nothing like electoral transmission again in Nigeria. And the Senate is not saying that they did not say so. They're just trying to confuse us for them to maneuver and win 2027 elections. Have you seen that they are eating the future of our children? There is no hope for Nigeria again. Can you see these people who have put hunger in us, insecurity in us? They have made Nigeria to become the worst place of living. Nigeria is no longer safe again, and they are here telling us the rejection of electoral act. They want bandits to still continue killing. They want bandits to still continue kidnapping people. Nigerian government is the bandit itself. So if we cannot fix this thing right now, it's not the time that I will come and pay you money 2,000 naira for you to go and vote. Oh. This is the time you have to stand up as a Nigerian youth and fight for yourself. As a Nigerian youth and fight for your country, because the 2,000 naira is they will give you to go and vote is what has been affecting us today. Thank God is affecting you, is affecting me. For those who have been collecting money to vote, it is affecting you and it's affecting me. Because once they get to that position, they don't care about us again. They don't care about us. Their own is just to eat money, eat to their stomach. Imagine what the president is using to travel 34 billion naira in those 2 years. If you use that money to invest in Nigerian youth, are they not going to become something else? Are they not going to become better people in the society? Will they be having bandits? Nigeria government is the bandit itself. So this electoral act, we're having hopes that this electoral act is going to remove Tinubu from seat. Now, Nigeria government, the Senate have now passed bill that there is nothing like electoral act because they want to manipulate, they want to hijack election. Hey, there's no hope again. There's no hope for P2B. There's no hope for Atiku. There's no hope for any other presidential candidate that is coming. There's no hope because this electoral act have cancelled everything. This electoral act has given Tinubu edge to win 2027 election. This electoral act have given all the governors. That is why you see that all the governors are now becoming to APC. They want to win election by all means because they know that their sins. People, we the youth, we are tired of their sins and we are fighting to remove them by all means. That's why they were running to APC. And we don't know that they have another interior motive. Hey! Nigeria has failed me. Nigeria has failed us. Nigeria is a mess to our generation. We have to wisen up. We have to wisen up and say something before they will eat our future, eat the future of our children again, eat the future of our born children. This politician does not even care about us. They does not even care about the well-being of the citizens. Can you imagine as a president in your own state, in your own country, as a president in your own country, you cannot stop bandits. You'll be inviting the USA troops to come and fight bandits in your own country. Is Mr. President not bandit himself? Because before the bandits will come, they're going to give them information. So are you telling me that Mr. President is not bandit himself because he's not showing accountability? Definitely means that he's bandit himself because he cannot show accountability. He's not inviting the USA troops to come and fight for us in Nigeria. Child, Mr. President, you have failed me. Mr. President, you have failed me. You have failed this country. You have failed this country. I wish you can see this video. You have failed this country, Mr. President. You have to rise up as a president on your own country and do something. You have to rise up as a president and stop insecurity. You have to rise up as a president and stop this hardship. There is hunger in Nigeria. I know you'll be going for 2027 election. This one that you have bring this policy that there is no electoral transmission. You want to hijack this election. You want to win this election by all means. Hey, P2B. Hi. P2B. My people. It's not easy. Make una see P2B respond and make una tell me my opinion below for the comment section. Thank you and subscribe.
The Senate's blatant rejection of mandatory electronic transmission of results is an unforgivable act of electoral manipulation ahead of 2027. This failure to pass a clear safeguard is nothing short of a deliberate assault on Nigeria's democracy. By rejecting these essential transparency measures, they are eroding the very foundation of credible elections. The turmoil, disputes, and manipulations that plagued past elections, especially the 2023 general election, stemmed directly from the refusal to fully implement electronic transmission. Nigerians were fed excuses of a fabricated glitch that never existed, while numerous African nations adopt electronic transmission to bolster democracy. Nigeria, the supposed giant of Africa, shamelessly lags behind, dragging the continent backwards. By rejecting mandatory electronic transmission, a critical safeguard for electoral integrity, we are entrenching disorder aimed at perpetuating confusion according to the whims of a small clique. Have we not reached a point where we must think seriously about the future of our country and our children? When the former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, aware of our history, labeled us fantastically corrupt, we reacted defensively. When President Donald Trump declared us a now disgraced nation, we were incensed, yet with every act of resistance against transparency and reform, we continue to affirm their claims. Those responsible will later point fingers at others for harming the country while they quietly suffocate its potential. Let there be no illusion. The criminality witnessed in 2023 will not be tolerated in 2027. Nigerians everywhere must start getting ready to rise up, resist, and reject the backward trajectory, legitimately and decisively reclaim our country from the clutches of deliberate malevolence.